up, everybody? How you all doing out there? I got a lot of stuff to do. Energy's capped. Haven't hit the arena too hard today, so we gotta get started nice and quick, man. We got a tweet to get out. We got cutoffs to get out. Let's do this thing, man. Let's freaking do this thing. Twitter. That's what I need. Alright, here we go. There's chat Marvel Champions. Are you ready for more snow? Dude, Aaron Abdo, what the hell, man? No, I'm not ready for more snow. Like, I need to go outside, and I haven't been outside. I know I joke a lot about never going outside, but some of that is just joking. I haven't gone outside in a while. Let's make that what today's tweet is all about. Can you tell the snow to stop, please? Thank you. My voice. Yes, I am now. Oh my god, dude, my voice is messed up today. I didn't have the hiccups today. It wasn't the hiccups that did it, but my voice is a little bit out, man. It's a little bit out. All right. Anyway, please, thank you. Tweet. I mean tweet. That's what I meant. All right. Was there a couple of super chats already? What in the world? No, they can't do that. Poos on Poos sent it over Toonie saying 5-month slap. You got it. Looks like there's going to be a double slap too. Because Lakers Bodyguard also sent it over a couple of bucks. We got 2 Canadian bucks. 2 non-Canadian bucks. Mating, I think. To form one baby buck. Question is, who's the mother bucker? Okay. But Lakers Bodyguard also sent over $2 saying, are you doing maps 7x5 for those awesome tier 5 basic? The answer to that will come in the form of a oh my god, my voice is too messed up to do this. Slap. Why? Why, voice? Hang in there, man. But thank you, both of you. Probably not doing 7x5. No, the donation costs are ridiculous for 7x5. It is quite ridiculous. Really hoping Kabam does something about it. I didn't quite have enough time to put out a video on it today. There was some other things that I had to take care of. I posted on the forums a little bit, but I will be making a video tomorrow morning about it. Cause yeah, oh man. We'll get to that in a second though. Let's get some cutoffs going and everything, and see who's all in here. DZ was the first one here, followed by J Money Steck, Commander Fox. We got Poos on Poos, Art of Chaos, Aaron Abdo. Here the grocery stores are crazy at the moment. Good picks on Reddit. Are they? I haven't been in the grocery store either, but I might go in the morning. We got Star, Captain Bay, my face is cold. Ryan, dude, I saw the pictures. Captain Bay, man, I just saw the pictures actually. Oh man, it looks so much different. Let's pull up a picture for the stream. A little stream pic action. Twitter, don't fail me. Okay, here we go. This is Captain Bay. The once bearded Bay is now little baby boy. No more no more beard hair there. Did you ship it? Do I have to cover the shipping, or did you already cover it? Because I will be using this hair for my head. So if you didn't already ship it, let me know what the cost is. I'll get that to you. I'll PayPal it to you. We got Panama Pete in here. Wait. I got a slap out of that one. No. Only Poos on Lakers Bodyguard got the slap. I would never, I would never slap anyone for a reason other than them giving me money, which doesn't make any sense. What's up, Goater? We have no bread, we have no milk, we have no eggs, we have nothing. Oh, dude, yeah. How's your store? Got a Cade raid going on. What's up, Cade and Cade Raiders? With Ryu in here, Carl. Brian, don't go to the grocery store as someone who works at one. Read that? Okay, yeah, I just read last. Damn. Okay. It's in the mail already, got it covered? Okay, cool. No more Beardo, yeah. No, you facepalm, that was a slap? Oh, damn, you're right. Okay. Damn it. Busted. Alright, let's handle some cutoffs. I'm not going for Havok myself. I'll go for him as a 3-star, like always, to test him out. But yeah, I'm not going for him as a 4 or 5-star myself. I don't think he has a lot of hype going for him. He is a new champion. He is a mutant, and I think for that reason alone, I don't know. I feel like people have a tendency to like the mutants more than other champions. So I don't know. Maybe it's just people know X-Men more than other Marvel characters. I don't know if that's true or not. I had no clue who Havok was. But yeah, I don't think he has that much hype, is the bottom line. What's up, Dicer? So I think he's still going to go high, relatively, compared to someone like Diablo, at least, or like an old feature, but I don't think he's going to go quite as high as like the hyped champions. So I'm going to put down I'm just going to say 50 million. Please grind higher if you're actually going for the champion. Again, I don't have all the info about this guy. It's just my perception of the community's perception is that he's not that hyped. So I'm gonna say 50 mil. For the 4-star, I'll go with 12 mil, and the 3-star, we'll say 1.2 million. For all of these, grind higher though. What's the basic champion? I don't even remember what the basic champion is. Oh damn! I thought I got the infinite streak at least, but I didn't. Damn it! All right, basic champion though, Yondu. That's right. Okay. So Yondu is the basic, and I think Yondu is going to go for approximately, we'll say 1.9-ish. Should I say 1.8? Maybe we'll say 1.8. Yeah, let's say 1.8. Good pickup if anybody, especially somebody who is still kind of developing their 4-star roster. Yondu's pretty decent. Highly recommend going for him. But again, just like all of the recommendations here, always grind higher. These are not safe scores. They're just what I think the cutoff is going to be. So I think he's 52 million. 52 is possible. Could be. I'm kind of rounding to 50. Taters probably won't let me place Havok because he's a core of charge. Yeah. But with another Corvus deterrent being added in Mr. Sinister, maybe could confuse people. Word equals martlet. Okay, a martlet is like a mallet, but it's made out of marbles, and it hurts like hell if you get hit by one. It was invented by Stuart Martlet, who was the jester of France to King in the 18th century. And yeah, that's what it is. It's just a marble mallet, basically. Pretty simple. Feel like I nailed this one. It's used mostly for cooking, but also for hitting people. Yeah. Havok's good for Cyclops. Isn't the Cyclops synergy only like extended armor break duration or something? Really kind of lame. Steven Jackson sent it over $2 saying, I'm drunk. Well, Steven Jackson, thank you very much. I hope you're the good type of drunk where you're at that right level of drunkenness and you're not at the point of like, oh God, why did I drink so much? I hope that's the point you're at. But thank you very much for the $2, dude. I appreciate it. Havok wasn't too bad. Took one revive. I haven't fought him yet, but maybe we'll go do that right now, actually. Because I have some energy to dump. What's up, everyone? Hi to you, I guess, BG. What's up, Bilak? What up, Bry Guy? What up, J Divine? You ready to slave your life away to Arena for Map 7 donations? Yeah, we'll, I think I said I would get back to that comment, right? We'll talk about that in a little bit. I want to be happy for a little while here before I just get mad, because the donation cost is stupid. BJ gave in an open 4 feature GMCs for Havok. Got 3-star Havok, 3 and 4-star Diablo, plus a random 3-star overall. Not bad. Nice, Yuki. That ain't too shabby. At least you got the new champ to play around with. Martlet, a bird. No! It was a freaking bird. The one time I didn't guess bird. A bird like a swallow without feet, born as a charge or a mark of cadency for a 4th son. Wait, what? Note, and an icon that one may put on a coat of arms. Okay. I feel like those two things didn't necessarily go together, what I just read, but alright. Yeah, purposely found one that was a bird. Son of a... Ryu sent over 50 PHP saying congrats to me for actually getting a girlfriend. Nice, dude. Ryu, congrats. Congrats on the new girlfriend. Is she into, oh, what were those things called, man? How did I forget the name of them? Those creatures that you were always talking about. Damn it. How did I forget the name of them? This is impossible. You had so many facts. Antlions. Antlions. How did I forget that? Is she into antlions? I hope so, otherwise it's not going to work out. BG, what's up, Cody? Is she into, you? Yeah. It's an image that looks like a bird. Oh, okay. Alright. Antlions, you brute! ABG, what do you think about the Map 7 AQ cost, and also, what do you think the 3-star Spidey cutoff will be? Oh, God. Alright, fine. Let's start talking about the AQ cost. They are dumb. I'm going to make a video tomorrow. I just didn't quite have enough time to make one today. I should have just made one instead of posting on the forums. But posting on the forums takes less time than it does to make a video, so I posted some thoughts there. But, what path? I guess we're taking this path. What's on this, though? Aspect of death? Okay, that doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We need that potion. But, yeah, I mean... It's a lot of mixed feelings about the donation costs, but they end up being bad. That's basically what it comes down to. Oh, Best Go Getter sent it over 20 bucks, saying, Brian, give me one, please, good sir. Only you can take my pain away. My beauty of free has passed on. I miss you so much already. Only you can make me smile and stop my tears. Love you, man. Even though I've never met in real life, know that. Wait, what? Hold on. Wait, hold on. What exactly happened? Someone passed away? Is that what you're saying? Dude, I'm so sorry to hear that. I was trying to, might be a little typo in there. I can't see exactly who saying passed away, but man, no matter what, no matter who it is, dude, I'm so sorry to hear that. If I was with you in real life, not through this computer screen, I'd give you a big old hug, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That is never good. still... Car accident? Dude. No. Sorry, man. Yeah, dude. That really sucks. Sorry I'm so quiet. I was trying to read exactly what you were saying, but yeah, dude. I'm really sorry to hear that, man. Nobody ever wants to go through that. Nobody ever wants to see anyone else go through that either. Sorry for your loss, dude. Alright. Yeah, I just have to go down this way, right? Yeah. Good morning. Somebody probably mentioned this before, but it seems like Kabam messed up and released Spider-Gwen's ability when facing her in arena before beta. No, that was intentional. They updated her special one, but her the rest of her update is not coming until after the beta testing is done. But that was in the patch notes that they updated it. Happy birthday! My wife's still trolling me. Why? Always with the trolling. Alright, hang on. I need to focus up for this Spidey fight, actually, I think. Not much, but a tiny bit. Okay. Brian Cooper, Black Order, sending over $1. Where's your last one at? Hang on. Oh, there is no last one. Just sending over $1. Just sending over $1 to just being generous. Thank you. Appreciate that, dude. You sound surprised by this? Surprised by what? Surprised by my wife still trolling me, like always? Yeah. How come players like me on Android can't update the game? For me, Arena is 4-star Yondu and the 2-star. I think the update's out for Android now. I think it came out. I think it came out like pretty late yesterday. Like about 24 hours ago from now or something like that. But yeah, it should be out for Android. Appreciate the sympathy, people. Love this community. It definitely is one of a kind. Yeah, man. Sorry to hear it again, dude. It's pretty terrible news, but you do have us, man. The community, like you said, is a really good community. But yeah, man. Sorry to hear it. Intermediate for Yondu. My sis wants him bad. Pun intended. Wow. I told her maybe 888k because, you know, Year of Pig, but I have no clue. That probably would get him in the intermediate. I don't know much info about the beginner or intermediate brackets, but it sounds pretty good. I want to donate $25, but it says that it's not possible in my region. What's that all about? I don't know exactly. I think there's just certain regions, I guess it's turned off for YouTube. It's nothing that I'm doing, you know, it's just YouTube's policies or whatever. I appreciate the thought. Appreciate the thought at least, but yeah, don't worry about it. If you have any questions you wanted to ask, I'll still try to answer them, you know, for free. Don't necessarily need to send over any money, but I do appreciate the thought at least. BG opened my 90k shards, got Emma Omega 3 times. What? Taking to rank 2 for sure. Champion Aegon, if I get him awake, I will rank 2, and the rest ask. Dude, that's pretty good though. Hold on, wait. Omega 3 times. Hold on. I mean, that's 6 crystals, right? They pop open 6 featured crystals. One, so... Was there more than that? Because I feel like that was Emma, 3 Omegas, Champion, and Aegon. Isn't that 6 champions? Dude, either way, man, getting Omega like that, I wouldn't recommend taking him up when he's low Sig, but duplicating him like that, that might be high enough Sig to take him up. That's pretty insane, dude. Especially once we can finally get our hands on some Sig stones, some mutant Sig stones, that's gonna be nuts. 6-star Omega is gonna be insane. I think that's a good opening, man. I think that's a damn good opening. Congrats on that. Now, BG, I checked right now. It's not up for me. Really? The update's not out? Because I remember seeing posts about it, and I think people in here were talking about it too, or something. Huh. Oh, poop, I put 90k, I meant 190. Oh, damn, dude. Holy crap. Okay. Alright, so yeah, there was definitely more champions in there. Got it. Well, at least you got Omega like that. I mean, you know, those other polls that you mentioned were good too, but hot damn, dude. That's some pretty sick stuff. Hey BG, Blue Team Cyclops is pretty good now with his synergies. His special 2 will have 30-second armor break and is basically guaranteed crits. Wait, 30 seconds? Really? It's that long? And basically guaranteed crits with his beams having increased crit damage. It's really that long? Holy crap, man. I mean, I saw the synergy was 100% increased, but, okay. That's more exciting than I thought. I don't expect to be using him much, but, okay, that's better than I thought. 30 seconds is a long time. Okay, but real question, brother. How did you manage to round off your total rating of 1 million flat meticulous 6 stone usage? Yeah, I just used 6 stones to do it. And I was checking. Like, once I got close to it, once I was within, like, you know, 50 rating or something like that, or even maybe a little bit further away from that, maybe like 1,000 rating, I was just leveling up champions very slowly, leveling up low-level champions, feeding low-level 6 stones. Yeah, that's how you do it. BG, you and Cam break up. Cam just goes to sleep earlier these days. We're no longer married, but yeah. Never opened 6-star crystal. I've only opened 1 besides my first. So yeah. Oh damn, dude. So yeah, you've been saving for a while. That's pretty sick. All right, let me do this fight. I don't know why I'm delaying this so much. Nothing special, right? No, just a regular ass sentinel. That's pretty cool to hear about Cyclops. Really wasn't expecting that. Punch me, thank you. BG, can you explain to me how an alt account helps with the loyalty problems? If you level up a secondary account and never really spend your loyalty on that account, and then just leave your main alliance, bring in your alt account, dump all of your loyalty into the donations, and then, you know, go back in with your main account. That's one way to get more loyalty, essentially. But it's a terrible way to do it, man. It's a terrible way to have to play the game. I don't think I'd be playing the game. I mean, I certainly wouldn't be running the maps that require something like that. So, yeah. And that is one of the problems. That's one of the things that I was kind of talking about with the... And we didn't talk much about it yet, but the map 7 costs. If you're looking to run 5 days of it, it's pretty much something that you're gonna have to do. I mean, there's other ways. there's other ways, like I don't want to talk about any of the illegitimate ways. Just talking about legitimate ways to get it. There are other ways, like getting a conversion badge, but I don't have one of those. And even if you have one of those, I think it's stupid to have to pay more units than what players are already paying just to enter the map, not even having to go through it, because it's already going to cost more to go through the map. Alright, I haven't looked at this fight before, so I got to read this for a second. What the hell is crumbling armor? If the attacker hasn't landed a hit in 6 seconds, they receive an armor break debuff, reducing their armor by 250. If an armor break is active on the attacker, when they trigger an armor up buff, an additional armor break debuff is triggered. Landing a hit removes an armor break and resets the timer. Okay. Is it just me, or does that sound like doesn't matter? Improved power gain. Okay, that's pretty much it. Okay. First time fighting him, so I might get my ass kicked here. I kind of I kind of watched Legacy and Cade go through here, but I wasn't paying close attention how these fights went. Paid more attention to how Mr. Sinister went. God, with suicides on, this is just insane, the damage. Never even used a special. Ridiculous. BG, did you play Red Dead Redemption 2? No, I've never played the first one even. I did watch about 5 minutes of gameplay though during the holidays. I watched my brother play it for a few minutes. BG, can Luke Cage's SIG ability get pilfered because it's not triggering sometimes for me in Special 3 and Variant? I believe so. I believe it can, yeah. It does count as a buff that can be nullified, you know, so I think at least. BG, can you show your masteries? Yeah, we can go take a look real quick. It's just a temporary setup for the off season. I could have optimized it better if I was really trying to find like the absolute best build, but this is my current build. Not gonna talk a ton about it, you know. If you wanted to see it exactly, you could, you know, pause the stream. But essentially, you know, I wanted to have max stupefy. I have the 1-point coagulate up there to help out with Omega Red, since I figured I'd be using him for the most part while I have suicides on, and then standard suicide build with 3 points in despair, because I loves me some despair mastery. And that's pretty much it. IBG, who would you rather grind for, Havok or Mr. Sinister? Oh, Mr. Sinister, easily. I'm not going to be grinding for either, but or I don't think I'm going to be grinding for either, at least. I mean, I did look at Mr. Sinister's synergies, and they do look insane. They're like some of the craziest synergies I've seen in a long time, but I don't think I'm going to be going for it. So, yeah. BG, imagine if they had a crystal where it was like the ultimate crystals, except with 5 and 6 stars. 80% at 5-star and 20% at a 6-star. I'm sure at some point they're going to add that. It's probably just a little too early for them to add that right now, because it hasn't been too long for them for Kabam for when they started releasing the 4 and 5-star version, you know, with the 20% chance of a 5-star. But yeah, I'm sure at some point they're gonna have a crystal just like that. Give them time. Havok plus Wasp equals Wasp God Tier Champion. Oh, that's right. It's all right. Hold on. Let me pull up the champion spotlight real quick. Because I kind of forget which synergies are on which champions, but they both have some cool ones. Where do I go? Okay. Zoom in a little bit. Okay. No. Alright. Okay. For Havok synergies, man, the armor break is really a 30-second duration. That's pretty cool. I actually like that. I like this. I really like this Nightcrawler synergy. I'm excited about this when he starts in swashbuckling mode, and Deep Wounds basically is at a 100% chance after this flat 30% increase. The one for Wolverine is less interesting. I thought it was 20% attack for each regeneration buff, but it looks like it's only 20%, like, period, no matter how many regens you have. At least that's my understanding of it. And then Captain America is also pretty meh, I feel. It'd be better if it was for each debuff, but it's not. And then Wasp, yeah, this one for Wasp looks really fun too. When Wasp charges a heavy attack while hitting with a basic attack combo, she gains a passive fury effect, increasing her attack by 50% of her base attack for 3 seconds. Wasp already hits so hard. Her base attack is already through the roof. 50% of it is a lot, man. Yeah, Wasp. I wish I had a high level Wasp, man. But okay, so those are the Havok synergies. You would recommend going for Havok? I don't really know much about him, so it's hard for me to say one way or another. You know, like we'll test him out more on Sunday. That's all I can really say, though. Let me scroll this down a little bit, man. Scroll a little too far up at the moment. Have increases WAPs heavy, but yeah, it's nuts. It is nuts. Am I staying up slightly later than normal and blitzing some of Uncollected paid off? Wouldn't you say? Oh, star, yes! Congrats on your ghost. Freaking 6-star ghost. Awesome pull. Sorry for sounding like such a stat nerd, but apparently a 565 Havok with 10 plasma charges and 5 prowess can have 22,000 attack on a special 3. Hot damn, that's a lot of attack. You just saved 30 minutes on grinding arena today thanks to suicides. Can we just get Kabam to separate AQ and War Masteries from arena already? Dude, it's so much better with suicides on. I may not have played much today, but last round I got in so much more arena as a result, and tomorrow and the day after I plan on playing more arena. Like, not only is it time savings, but it's more fun too. You don't have to pay attention as much. It just feels more fun because it's going faster. Like, I actually look forward to the arena with suicides on, whereas when suicides are not on, it's just a nightmare. Hey Brian, how is Elektra in your opinion? Elektra is just okay. Nothing special. Average, I would say. Usable, but at the end of the day, average. That's how I'd classify her, at least. BG, you didn't give us your rant opinion about map 7 cost. I kind of started to. There's a lot to it. I will be making a separate video. Like I said, I'll post that tomorrow. I don't know, man. It's really not fun to rant much, but sometimes you can't help it. I guess this is one of those times. So the cost for map 7, depending on how many days you run it and your mixture of map 7 and map 6, the cost isn't bad. It could actually be cheaper or about the same, and then once you start adding more days, it does get more expensive. And I basically, to sum it up, because I swear I could rant about it for probably half an hour, to give the quick summarized version, I think Kabam too frequently pushes the game in a direction of increasing the cost and increasing the amount of time that needs to be sunk into this game, where it already felt like it was at a level of being very hard to keep up with certain things, you know? Increasing the difficulty is fine, or finding other ways to limit the players and what we're able to do and stuff like that. Like, they can get creative and come up with different solutions to the problem to make the game more interesting without necessarily increasing the cost to it. And I feel like in this case they kind of crossed the line, because to run 5 days of map 7 versus 5 days of map 6, it's a 50% increase in loyalty, which is just absurd. Like, it's so ridiculous. And I don't even think their intentions were bad. I think their intentions really were just that they don't want players to run 5 days of map 7. They want to deter players from doing that, but there's just better ways that they can do it. There has to be better ways they can do it. It's pushing more into like, the way I put it on the forums is it's kind of pushing the game in a direction of burnout, even more so than it already was, versus pushing it in a direction of fun. And I really believe that. And like I said, I don't think their intentions are bad necessarily. I think they want to make the game good. I talked to, at Comic-Con, I got a chance to talk to, I barely got a chance to talk to Kabam DK. Unfortunately, that was the year where I was moving and I could only stay for a day. And I really didn't get a chance to talk to him. But I know, DK was posting on the forums, so I'm assuming that he had a part in the AQ update, and he was on the beta forums and stuff like that. And he's a good guy, man. He's a good guy. I think he just wants to make cool stuff. I honestly believe that. I even talked to I forget his title, but this past year at Comic-Con, I talked to the economy guy, right? That's like in charge of like all the economy of the game, making sure people have enough resources and stuff like that. And and this game does push the limit of what people have, and it does force people to make interesting choices, but it hits a certain point where it's really not making people make interesting choices. It's a certain point where yeah, it takes away that choice, and it just forces you to just grind, and they could do a lot more to make the game more fun, basically. I'm gonna put it in a more I'm gonna gather my thoughts a little bit better for the actual video itself, but there's some of my thoughts on it at least. Jay Metz sent it over 20 bucks saying, "Hey BG, so I did Easy Path and pulled Aegon, 7th featured. Now have him Sig 200, dude, maxed him out and everything. That's sick. And rank 4, soon to be rank 5. Planning to use him for Labyrinth completion here soon. Any tips on 100% and which paths I should take first over other paths?" First off, congratulations. Second, thank you very much for the 20 bucks, man. That is very generous of you. Third, when it comes to the paths to take, it is not that easy of a decision of like which path you should do next, because it kind of depends on the champions that you have. But in your situation, I don't think it matters all that much. I don't think you need to really put much thought into it, because Aegon can handle pretty much anything in there. There's got to be some fights that I'm not aware of that he wouldn't be able to do. Like, I don't know if he can do X23. I don't know how the ability accuracy reduction works, because X23, she gains a heal outside of her base heal, right? So you might need to bring in someone else for that. But yeah, basically, I don't think the path planning matters as much with Aegon. I think, follow one of the maps out there that have like the 7 different paths. You definitely want to follow that, just so you're not finding yourself in a situation where you end up 99%ing the map. Just follow that closely, and yeah, pick a path. I don't think you need to sweat it so much, the decision. I guess I would recommend taking the shorter paths over the longer ones, just so that you're in there for less time. But that's pretty much it. And before you go in to any path that you go into, check out some videos on it first. I mean, Aegon's really going to change a lot of the fights, though, right? Because I think, oh man, has anybody uploaded Aegon versus Juggernaut yet? How does that fight work with Aegon? Because you go unstoppable with your heavy attacks, like, I assume you just wreck that dude. With, like, your combo shield unstoppable thing, but... No, yeah, I recommend just checking out some videos of each path, just to give you some idea of how the fights go. And just, like, refresh your memory ahead of time. And just make sure Aegon can do them, but... Other than that, man, crush it, dude. Just go in there and crush it. Thank you very much once again. I wish I had some better advice for you. I was trying to come up with some better advice, but really I think Aegon's just going to plow through, man. Once you get him rank 5, any path. X23 is like the only champion I could think of that you might need to bring someone else for. Is there anyone else in here who has experience with Aegon? Oh man. I know somebody who ooh, you know what? Hold on. Might actually have some better advice than what I'm giving here. Oh man, I can't remember their name now. Their Twitter name. Oh wait, no, hold on. I think I got it. No, I can't remember. I can't remember the Twitter name. There was somebody out there who normally listens to these streams on the playback, sometimes at least. They might be listening right now, hearing me kind of talk about them. I'm gonna scroll through my Twitter feed basically, but they oh, here we go. I think I found them. Beautiful. They posted some YouTube videos of them going through with Aegon. Let me see if I can find the actual videos themselves. Okay. Let me make sure this is an Aegon video. Okay, cool. This is with Aegon. Okay, I'm just going to link this video. And just, you know, you could just click on this person's channel. I think they have other Aegon versus Labyrinth videos to check out. I don't know exactly how many they have, but yeah, the link is in the chat now. Shout out to Scott. Hopefully they're right with me sharing this vid. I think they are. Someone I met at Comic-Con as well. And he shared some videos of going through different areas of Labyrinth with Aegon. So yeah, maybe just check that out or search YouTube in general. Okay, but that's that's pretty much all I got on it. All right, let me get back to the grind here. Sorry everyone else who I just completely ignored for the last 10 minutes as I was trying to find those videos. I'm gonna go through easy path with Blade. Should I go through Colossus or through Cyclops and the Vision part? Tough call. Are you bringing like Stark Spidey along or anyone else that can handle Colossus better? Because if not, it might be easier just to go through the to go through the shorter fights. You still do have to face one bleed immune, but it might not be as bad. Eventually you got to do both anyway, but yeah. Oh, I see Star saying night to Demyak. What is Demyak saying? Hey, Brian, I got to be up in 5 hours, so I'm going to hit the hay. If you catch my meeting, want to top and say hello before I go limp. By the way, I love you. Lots. All right, Demyak, have a good one, dude. Cow was a video of Aegon versus Labyrinth Juggy? Okay, there you go. So yeah, he's got one too. Aegon can easily overdamage the X23 passive healing. I did it with a rank 4 without suicides. Oh, damn, nice. So yeah, Aegon can even handle that too. Awesome. If only BG would read the chat and see that Aegon handled every fight. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's hard to give advice about something like that because, you know, with Labyrinth it's not like you can get to the 10th fight in Labyrinth and then find out you can't get through. You know, I don't want to give somebody that type of advice. So yeah, just trying my best. Are you a member of AARP yet, or is today a different birthday for you? Either way, happy birthday, and also have to be up in 5 hours. Cool coincidence. Alright, Dysentery Joe, man. Thanks. Have a good night. With Blade, only it's way easier to stick to the outside path the whole way. Okay. And Blade vs. Colossus may be the most painful fight in the whole map. Yeah, I mean, Gwenpool versus Colossus was by far my worst fight and on the first path that I did. Maybe Maestro. Both of them were pretty rough. What up, Bry Guy? I love the fact that there is no battle trip cost for map 5, which I run all 5 days. And the fact that they're extending a tier 4 class cat to the top 1200 alliances, but map 7, yuck. Yeah, there's a ton of good changes for Alliance Quest, which is, you know, why I said, like I said, I think they have good intentions overall. I just think they screwed up with the map 7 costs. But for everybody else, maps 1 through 6, well, map 1's really not changing, but 2 through 6, the game's getting better. The game's getting more interesting for you guys. As for 4 Loki, I don't even know what we're running, and there's not many alliances that are running map 7, but there's certainly some alliances that would like to run map 7, but Kabam is kind of pushing us to not run map 7, which is really confusing, man. Only have a 4-star Sparky. Okay. I don't know how bad that fight is with a 4-star Stark Spidey. It might not be that bad, actually. I might just take the Colossus path. I don't know. Maybe get a second opinion on that, but also 455 Void Sig 200 that I was planning to take for X23 just a simplifier. Okay. Well, that will certainly work too. You won't get the extended enrage timer, but you won't need it at Sig 200. Star blows my mind. Should be one of my favorite people to hang out with. Come to the next meetup. Actually go to. Agreed. Hey BG, do you think this event quest is the easiest? I haven't really played much of it, so I don't know. I've gone through one path of the first 5 quests, and that's it. It doesn't seem super difficult from what I've seen so far, but I don't know. When does the Infinite Streak start for a 3-star featured? There's like a few different breakpoints for the Infinite Streak for pretty much all the arenas. I usually throw it into a few categories like this, like the first 10 rounds, and then once you get to round 15, things change a little bit, and then I forget for the 3-star featured if it changes again at like 18 or something like that, because sometimes it does that. But basically, once you get to round 15, you're pretty much in the clear. You still, you know, for the next few rounds, you still want to throw in your higher level champions just to be sure, but yeah. Is map 7 cost just way too hard? Basically, they increased the battleship cost is staying the same for map 7, but they greatly increased the gold cost and greatly increased the loyalty cost. And loyalty is not something you could farm. You know, I don't think they should increase the gold either, but at least you could make the argument that you could farm it. I still don't think it's a good idea, right? But at least you could say that. With loyalty, you know, it's a 50% increase to the loyalty, and loyalty is already something for me. It's at a complete standstill. I don't gain loyalty. I don't really lose loyalty. And for some people, depending on how many boosts they pick up and stuff like that, like it would be impossible. And even if I stopped getting every single boost, if I never bought another 3-minute boost ever again, never bought a class-specific boost, I still might not have enough loyalty and would probably have to pick up another account, start an alternate account just to get the loyalty. It's pretty dumb. It's really not that confusing. Whales will run map 7 as much as they like. I'm sure MX and them will be just fine. I mean, they'll be fine to cover donation costs, but is that good for the game? It's not good for the game at all, I don't think. Like, technically, I could run the map. Technically, I can get into the map. It's just pushing the game in a worse direction, you know? Even without the donation costs being higher, I don't know what For Loki's plans were. Like, we're still discussing it. Even if the costs were exactly the same, we might not run 5 days of it because it's tough, man. Map 7 is pretty tough. It's something you can grow into and build your roster around and everything. But if the cost is so high, then what's the point? What's up, BG? Now that Tier 2 Alpha is going to be a lot easier to get, I'm thinking of taking another champ to rank 4 to help with Act 5 100%. Who would you recommend out of Dorm, Gulk, Crossbones, Hella, and Carnage? Ooh, Nick. I don't know how much Gladiator Hulk is going to help in Act 5, but because Gladiator Hulk helps in other areas of the game, probably more so than those other champions, I'd probably recommend Gladiator Hulk. I don't know how much any of those champions that you mentioned specifically would help. Oh my god, I just got wrecked by King Groot. Son of a... I don't know what your double immune situation looks like, but Dormammu is nice for those fights where you need a double immune champion. He doesn't hit super hard, but of course, you know, he can handle biohazard because of bleed and poison immunity, and that power control is pretty nice. So I'd probably go Gulk or Dormammu, and I'd probably favor Gulk just because, like I said, he's useful elsewhere too. But in the immediate, it's possible that Dormammu would be even better. Yeah, they need to be very careful about edging out free-to-play players who are willing to spend the time. Yeah, it's not just about free-to-play players too, though. Like, I don't want to get caught up too much in dividing free-to-play and people who spend. It's just not good for anybody, I don't think. Can I ask if you regret those stars on 5-star Unstoppable Colossus? No, I don't. I don't think you could really look at something like that the same way. I understand what you're saying. Like, do I regret not having the loyalty to use on something else? But I don't think it works the same with this resource versus others. Like ranking up certain champions is something you can, I think, regret based on other content that comes out later. Spending units, Like there's plenty of different resources in this game that I look at that way, where you really have to think and plan out the future and stuff like that. And loyalty, of course, you never want to be at like 0 of a resource, but what if somebody like is like new to the game, or even let's say if you're not new to the game, like eventually you're just gonna run out of it. Like it's oh man, it's hard to put into words just how bad it actually is. The extra cost. Man wants players to use units to donate loyalty, I feel. Maybe, I like I said, I think their intentions were good. I think they just didn't. I think they just wanted to limit people to how many days they could run map 7. But it's just there's got to be a better way to do it than just increasing the cost. Is Golk useful outside of variant? Yes, but only in specific situations, I would say, Nick. Against. He's been useful in some of the other special events. Like, he was useful in one of the celebrity challenges. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was the one where there was, like, magic or something. Or I don't know. He could be used. You kind of want to have a champion that can handle Starburst in your roster. So, yeah, I think he's useful elsewhere. He is useful for handling magics and Dormammu's like that. He's got a good synergy with Captain Beardo. He is good for Starburst in map 6. If you ever run map 6, there's a decent amount of Starburst there. Path 8 of Alliance Wars has some Starburst. You never know where else it'll be added. This game is free-to-play friendly too, but the whales always get first crack, so it seems. Yeah, I mean, I think that's intentional. I think that's by design. I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with that. Like how if you spend, you get that edge of having like a brand new champion that comes out, and you could do that a bit more frequently versus somebody who is not spending and is picking and choosing for certain grinds or certain crystals to get, saving up your crystal and stuff. I think that's fine. I think there's other games that have done that same exact thing. And then as time goes on, all the champions become a little bit more available. There's a limited supply source and more avenues to spend it when it comes to loyalty is what it comes down to. Yeah. Like, if you use, let's say you use catalysts and you regret your decision to rank up a champion, you're not prepared for a challenge immediately, you'll eventually get to that point where you get more catalysts and then you can rank up the champion that you need, right? With loyalty, it's really not like that. Or same thing for units. If you don't have the units when a good offer comes around, darn, you miss out on that good offer. Save units, you can get the next one. I'm sure OG Vision will be back around at some point, things like that. With loyalty, this is it's a constant drain that is more of a drain than what we can get. And for 99% of players, none of this matters. Probably more than 99% of players, probably like 99.8 or something, I don't know. For very, very few people, maybe 99.9% of players. Any bad thing that I'm saying about Alliance Quest means nothing to you. The changes are, for the most part, fantastic for everybody. But why do this to those few players who have been looking forward to this and want to want to try their hand at getting through map 7. Should we get those silver stars? Because now anyone in the community who plays you in arena has to take longer to deal with the unstoppable. Do you care nothing for us, Brian? Do you? Wow, Aaron Abdo. You're right, dude. I shouldn't have done that. Just like I should never play a Heimdall in arena. That's the worst, man, is when you fight Heimdall in the arena. Heimdall himself is not bad, but the other two champions that go unstoppable at the end instead of dying. So tier 5 base in the Glory Store, that's going to be pretty awesome. Looks like we could finally choose to say goodbye to war. Yeah, I think it's a pretty decent amount in the Glory Store too. I'm used to doing map 2, so when update hits, I'm doing 5x7. Yeah, dude. Jumping straight from map 2 to 5x7. It's a good call. Yo, BG, Ziski. Had some saltine crackers with my broccoli cheddar soup today. Your fave cracker, Ritz, saltine, oyster, goldfish, Cheez-It, graham, club, wheat thin, animal, other. Oh, good question, man. I don't eat crackers that much, but every once in a while I'll go on a cracker binge. And goldfish are awesome. Animal crackers are awesome, but oh my god, it's been, I don't know how many years since I bought animal crackers. We used to have them at the vending machine at my job, and occasionally I would get them there. But even that was like a few years before I quit, so it's been a while. I do like a good animal cracker though. They're fun. Bite the heads off the animals and stuff. I don't know the name of it, but I actually just got some crackers the other day. Like, Laura wasn't feeling good and she just wanted, like, she wanted some crackers, and I ended up eating most of them. They're like a green box, like butter crackers or something like that, man. I don't know. Maybe I could find the box of it. Green box butter crackers. Let's see what pops up. Oh, there it is. Freaking Google, man, they get me. These things. These are really good. I could eat these by the sleeve for sure. But yeah, I probably won't eat another cracker for like another year now that I went on my little binge with those things. Just get tired of them, you know. They're really good for a while, but then you get tired of them. Flip sides, half cracker, half pretzel, best. Oh, wait. I think I know what you're talking about. I don't think I knew the name of it, though. Hold on. Are they in, like, a blue bag? For the original flavor, at least? Hold on. I gotta Google these things. If not, then I need to find the name of those, too, because pretzel crackers. Oh, they're good. Flip sides, crackers. Never mind. This is not what I was thinking of. These look pretty good, though. Yeah, these look pretty good. Hang on, let me type in pretzel crackers. Oh, here we go. Pretzel crisps. That's what they're called. Oh, dude, do these count? Do these count as crackers? Because God, these things are good. I love these things, man. They have just the right amount of crunch. Just the right amount of deliciousness. I like how you remember the packaging color and not the name, Brian. Yeah, that's how my brain works. It's terrible. You probably should have saved some of those crackers for the snowstorm. I mean, we got food in here. Alright, let me get this off the screen. These guys ain't sponsoring me, man. Send me some free pretzel crisps. Damn it. They have beans. Actually, oh, I only have one. I can only make. I only have enough beans for one more meal. And then I'm out. I like wheat thins. I think they're called that. Yeah, wheat thins is a thing. Not terrible. They're not they wouldn't be my first choice, but they're not terrible. Probably not as unhealthy as certain other options. Maybe. I don't know. Ever try the veggie stick chippy things? I think I might have once. I don't think I was a fan. Any of those like veggie chips or veggie crisps or anything like that, I don't think I've ever liked those before. I actually like vegetables, some of them at least. Definitely not all of them. Some of them taste like doo-doo. But I don't think I've ever enjoyed any of the like the bagged snack type ones. Yeah, bro, why you gotta be coming at me with all those carbs? I'm over here trying to eat a healthy dinner. Now I want to go to the Circle K and get a bunch of junk food before the storm. Aaron Abdo, just do it. Cave. Get all the foods, man. Honey mustard and onion Snyder's pretzels are my favorites. I don't know if I've ever had those. I don't know if that combination sounds appealing to me, though. But I do like a good Snyder's pretzel. So, I understand. Hanover's pretzels. Cheez-It Extra Toasty. Cheez-It Extra Toasty. I don't think I've ever had that. I was never a huge fan of Cheez-Its. I ate them sometimes, you know. I'll eat pretty much anything if it's there, you know, which is really not good. That's the reason why I've gained so much weight. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I didn't enjoy them that much. I just ate them because. Are you going to spend your glory on tier 5 basic? Probably. Yeah. Like, I still have to spend most of my glory on potions, but any extra, probably. Honey Mustard Snyder's is amazing. You're a fan too, Articast. Also like the Ritz sour cream and onion chips. Well, I think I've had those. Like they're like a thin cracker. I think I'm a fan of those too. If it's what I'm thinking, it is. I think I'm a fan of those. See, I mean, as good as some of these things are, as good as some of these snacks are, I still do prefer other types of snacks. So they're never my go-to. But if they're around, oh man. Pringles is like sex in a can of chips. Ah, dude, Pringles. I eat Pringles, and I think they're more fun to eat just because of like the tube and the shape of the actual chip itself, or crisp, or whatever they're still supposed to be called. But oh my god, dude. They're so salty. I don't know if I've ever eaten anything saltier than Pringles. It's like a really unnatural salt tasting chip. But I will eat them. I will eat them. It's one of those snacks that I regret after deeply. But I will eat it. Peanut butter filled pretzels are addicting. I agree. I usually only get those when I'm traveling. The few times that I went to Florida, actually, and when I went to Colorado, like certain supermarkets, they'll just have these those like clear plastic containers that just have the pretzels with peanut butter in them. Like I know you can get like actual brands of them and stuff, but these are like the store brand, just thrown together in a box type of thing. And I would get those, and oh, man, yeah, I'd eat a lot of those at like Publix or whatever I think that's what it's called, right? The supermarkets in Florida. And then the one in Colorado was like Super or something like that. I can't remember. I see what you're doing with reverse psychology there, BG. You don't actually want me to get as round as you, just to make you feel better about yourself. So you try to make me think of you. Yeah, that's totally what happened. I agree. Yep. What up, my bald brother? What up, Lags? How you doing, dude? It's unnatural because they come up with a flavor in a lab in New Jersey, so like literally unnatural. Is it actually New Jersey, or are you just saying that because of my background? Is a crouton a cracker? Excellent question. I don't know. Crouton is fancy flavored toast. That sounds about right. Hold on, I'm getting my ass kicked here. Get out of my face, Nebula. Stupid shocks built up, making me miss my parries. Okay, she's dead. Lay's stacks are about 50 times better than Pringles. I've had both of them. Hard to say which I like better. I'm not even sure. It's like my grandmother used to say, a cracker is only as good as the naked person you're sharing it with. Wow. Your grandmother. Wise woman. I'd have to try the Pringles and the stacks together, which I've never had like a side-by-side taste test. I've gotten both of them, but yeah, never at like the same time, you know. Usually only buy one tube at a time, whatever I'm buying. I don't know which I like better. BG map 7 solution. First time you play it, have it the same as map 6 plus 15%. The next time, map 6 plus 25%, so on. Like how each item in the glory store increases the more you buy them. I think that's what people want to get away from, though, is just the ridiculous cost, and I think that's just introduces that. Because if you only run map 7 like once or twice in the week, the cost is really not bad. It's not bad at all. Which is why it doesn't affect 99.9% of people. Because even the people who do want to take on the challenge of map 7, most of those people are not going to want to run 5 days of it. It's very, very few alliances. Again, I don't even know if for Loki, I don't even know if we want to run 5 days of map 7, even if the cost was the same as map 6. It's just yeah, the cost is just too high. That is the problem. We need to get away from increasing cost. One of the ways that I said on the forums, just to give an example, I don't even know if this is a good idea, but just to give an example, make it a little bit more about skill. So find a way to reduce the initial cost of the map, and then maybe reintroduce that cost if people make mistakes. And yeah, there kind of already is that with like revives and potions and stuff like that, but I mean a little bit different here. So let's say the loyalty cost is the same as map 6, right? Like old map 6. And if you are running out of time or something like that, you didn't have enough time to get through the map, and you need more energy to complete it or something like that. well then Kabam can sell like an energy refill type item to allow you to still make it across the finish line. But I don't want anybody to think like, because like knowing Kabam, I know a lot of people would think what would happen is they would just unnaturally extend the map to make up for that item. Like, I wouldn't want that to happen either, you know. It should be the same length as it is now, but then just create these items that are there if you didn't plan out properly. So, an item that will bring you back to the start of the map. And that could also help cover situations where, you know, somebody, like you're down one for the day because somebody is busy and they just can't join a queue, and you know, maybe they can donate or like send you that item or something like that, or and allow you to like travel back to the start of the map and cover a second path. Or even if you just slip up, you tap the wrong path by mistake, things like that. Or maybe it would allow you to make the global node a little bit better to gain a little bit of advantage that way, or something like that. I don't know, man. There just has to be something more. Like, I haven't given it much thought because well, I don't know. It just came out today. I wasn't really thinking too much about the cost. I thought about it a little bit. I thought it's possible that Kabam would increase the cost by a little bit. I was hoping that it would just stay the same. But I was thinking it's possible that it might increase costs by a little bit, but they increased it by a lot, which has led to some thinking. Yuki sending over 10 of them Polish bucks saying, what if they just add loyalty to alliance events? I mean, they could. They could just increase the amount of resources that we get overall. I think it would have to be gold as well, though. I mean, loyalty is the bigger part of it, so we could just talk about loyalty, but they could certainly do that. That would help other players too who are not just running map 7, or they could just keep it simple and keep the cost the same. No need to add anything extra. As for Loki talked to, oh, Yuki, thank you very much, by the way, for the 10 bullish bucks. As for Loki talked about doing 77777. I think we just started talking about what we're going to be doing. There's nothing set in stone yet as to what we're doing. What about you guys, Lags? Have you guys talked about what your plan is? And I imagine most people are going to have to see what the free week is like. Test their limits a little bit with the free week. But in terms of like what you guys are going to be running all the time, have you guys discussed it yet? I mean, we'll just create a problem of other costs instead of donation costs. You mean if they have like other items for the cost or whatever? I mean, yeah, you're absolutely right. There would still be a cost there, and maybe that's not the best way to go about it. But at least it would be a cost associated with your performance, rather than a cost just to get in, and a cost where, like, if the difficulty was too high and then you had to use these other items, which I wouldn't want it to be designed, I wouldn't want it to be balanced where you had to use these items. It really would just be there as like an extra, oops, I messed up type of thing, or, you know, we're pushing above what our roster can handle type of thing, and then maybe pay the extra or something like that. It might not be the best answer. But it was just something. I think there's more creative solutions is all I'm getting at. I touched my glasses accidentally. Son of a smudge. Aaron Abdo sending over a buck. Where's your last one, Abdo? feel like I've read all your messages tonight. How could I have skipped one? What if they just added a decent amount of loyalty to the rewards for dungeons instead of those crappy friendship crystals? Loyalty milestones in dungeons make sense. That could be something. It does still increase the overall amount of time that you have to be playing the game, because not everybody runs dungeons, is the only thing I would say about that. But at least it would be a way to get the loyalty. If that was there, I probably wouldn't complain. But, you know, if we're talking about the subject now, still probably not the best. Like I would want them to increase that loyalty. Like if they were going to add another way to add loyalty, let's say they're adding loyalty through the dungeons, I'd want that to be more like getting more from that area of the game than what the increased cost is, you know? Personally, at least. Would increase dungeon participation? It would. Yeah, it would. But, like, you know, dungeons, it wasn't always around. I think it's a really fun area of the game, but I also think the game was balanced before dungeons, like, in terms of how much time we're spending in different areas of the game. I think it was balanced before dungeons were even out, you know? I still wouldn't do dungeons. Wow. What's up, Dooley Ray? Should make it similar to map 5, keep donation costs same, but give portion back for 100% quest so it's equal to map 6. Boom. Honestly, one of my best ideas I've had. I mean, they could do that. I don't know if you saw, but yeah, Omni doing all map 7 going for the title the first week, and hopefully all map 7 after. Had to use all my generic 6 stones to help push prestige. Hit 10.3 now. Nice, dude. Nice. Yeah, I don't even know what we're doing for the free week, let alone after, but I don't think we're doing all days of map 7 after. It's basically up for discussion. Yo, what up, Poopy Pants? What's up, dubes? Are there games like this? I don't know. MCOC is pretty unique. The first week is free? Yeah, the first week is free. MCOC is pretty unique. There's definitely some similarities with other games, but it's very unique. In my opinion, at least. I haven't played a ton of mobile games, I will admit. Not at this level, at least. Like, I've tried out a bunch of mobile games, but I've never played one and got this deep into it. But I have played other, like, PC MMOs, which I consider this game to be an MMO. And I compare it to MMOs type of things. BG going for blade crystals? Nah. I give up, not enough characters this time. The cost for 77666 is less than we pay now. And marginal for 3 map 7s and 2 6s. It's 4 map 7s plus that's expensive. Yep. You're absolutely right. I mean, B Manny posted something. It's probably posted by other people too. But B Manny posted the cost where I wouldn't say 3 map 7 is marginal. I'd say it's still a decent increase. But let's say 2 days of map 7. 2 days of map 7. Well, hold on. I think this is going by... the 7-day cycle, basically. Well, for each round of AQ, 2 days of map 7 would be about 60,000 less gold than what we pay now. I think it'd be a little bit more loyalty, but not much, and less battle chips too. But like map 7 is the new map 6, you know. Like the numbers are higher, and it looks good when you write it down on paper like that. That you're able to do higher level maps. But you know, I just consider it like everything else moving on in the game, where like, you know, what's the newest thing that comes out, and like, it doesn't work. I guess it doesn't work that way with everything in this game, where like certain, you know, like star level of champions, like the rarity of champions, is a little bit different, but something like Alliance Quest, you know, like if you look at the other maps, their costs were reduced to kind of make way for map 7. Man, can't wait for map 8 already. What the hell, lags? 3 map 7 is plus 16k gold, plus 5k loyalty. That 5k loyalty adds up. 5k loyalty, I don't consider to be that small of an amount, to be honest. Not when it gets this high in terms of cost. If it's 5k, you know, if it's the difference between 1k and 6k, then yeah, 5k is nothing. But, you know, 5k is enough to upset the balance where I would have to figure something out. And I don't think trading is an option, because the gold balance is also going to be changed. I mean, I guess not if it's just plus 16k gold, but as you get higher. Okay, BG, your favorite subscriber is here. You can start the stream now. Eddie, what's up, dude? Alright, starting now. If you still ran Suicides now, would you use the same switch on and off build as one of your older videos? By now, I mean during seasons. I know you have them on right now. I don't know what build I would use. I think when I was switching back and forth, I was switching back and forth to place a bunch of Mystic Defenders, where I would get full maxed out Mystic Dispersion. So I don't think I would run that still, since I don't put, I don't put any Mystics on defense. So I'd have to come up with a different build. So no, it would be different. It would be different. Ethan sent it over $2. Ethan Taylor, thank you very much. Saying nearly 2 million battle chips. Can't wait to see the comparison of uncollected and normal. 500 normal versus 100 uncollected. What's the estimated units again? For every million battle chips, it's approximately 1,600 to 2K units. And yeah, that'll be cool to see. Can't necessarily, you know, go just by that one comparison to say like which one's better, but it'll still be interesting to see. Definitely give us an update of the results. That'll be cool to see, and good luck. Hopefully you get even more units than the average. Good luck. Thank you very much for the $2. Brian Heartbreaker Grant, good evening, sir. Beto, what's up, dude? Long time no see. I miss us. I agree, dude. I forget you don't have the conversion badge, do you, BG? No, I don't have the conversion badge. Even if I had it, though, you know, it still puts an unnecessary cost, I feel, to it. Like, you know, Kabam, they're doing a great job of deterring people away from map 7. Like that's their goal, I think, and they're doing it. They're doing it. I just don't understand why. Let alliances focus on AQ if they want to focus on AQ. The second week of AQ is going to be free, not the first one. Oh, really? The second week of AQ is free? Really? Yeah, first week has cost and a title for number 1, then 2 to 10. Oh, okay. That's weird. Huh. I didn't realize that. Okay. Who do you think would be your main AQ team? Imagine didn't have to worry about War Attack, or D. Mine would probably be Corvus, Omega, Blade. Who do you think would be main? I don't know exactly. Probably Hyperion, Void, and maybe rank 4 Venom. I don't know. It would totally depend on the path. I haven't even thought that far ahead yet. So yeah. Can I do Legends run without suicides, but use Big Boy Boost instead? I don't think so. I definitely don't recommend it, and I don't even know if it'd be possible. Like, people run suicides plus the Big Boy Boost. It's not necessarily a one or the other thing. It's both. You got to use both. Training to be 50 units worth. What's that in battleships? Trade rates. Not trying to argue, but to me it seems like hyperbole. 50 units worth what for the for the 5K loyalty? Yeah, I think that's what you're saying, right? I think that's what the conversion is. 50 units of battleships is not a ton. I mean, like, yeah, that for 3 days of map 7, it's not a ton of difference. You're right. But why stop there? Why stop there? Why not just let alliances push further? Like, you don't think there's a better way that it can be done? I'm really not trying to argue whether it's possible or not. Like, I think it's possible. Yeah, I think I could do it. I just don't think that I want to do it, and I don't think I would enjoy the game as much. And I think Kabam can make the game more fun. Instead of just having this weird cost associated to it that is only going to affect very few people, but it's going to make those people just not have fun. Time to rank 5 Ultron for AQ, Brian. I don't even think I have a 5-star Ultron, unless you're talking about my Labyrinth one. What's up, BG? How was your day? Jizz! What's going on, dude? Just gave you the Ziski head shake a little bit there. What's up, dude? My day was good. Hopefully yours was too. Wouldn't mind just focusing on AQ. I agree, Aaron Abdo. I agree. I got lucky, got 600 units out of 10 uncollected arena crystals. Nice. No, that's quite lucky indeed. Had to think about it for a second, but no, that's really good. So Brian My Lion said they were going to start doing donations for 544 AQ, so I dropped 4 million gold. You think I'm covered, or should I do another 2 million? I think you're good. 5-star Mutant Awakening Gem on AA. He's a good champion, but I don't think I would awaken him. I think I would save it for another champion personally. He has too many counters to him. BG, I have 60k, 5-star shard saved. Following my last opening of Old Man Logan, Kamala Khan, and Jugs on December 28th. Not sure why. Gonna keep hoarding to 100k and might keep saving beyond that. Okay. Good luck. Brian, thoughts on rank 5 Ghost Rider for map 7? Seems good. I didn't really use Ghost Rider myself a lot in the beta testing, but I know other people did and found it to be good. The roads for map 7 seem to be awesome, and hopefully with these changes we can have some balance in AQ and AW again. The rewards are really good. Yeah, they definitely Big D McGee 16 sending over $2, saying BG, what up? Saving crystals sucks. Hashtag save for Blade. Is that what you're doing? Saving for Blade? Good luck. I think I'm dead here. Maybe not. No, actually, I didn't realize this guy was a little bit lower level. And I'm dead. Never mind. Son of a... good luck with your Blade, dude. Thank you very much for the 2. Hope you get them. Kabam just needs to make a Monopoly MCOC board. I mean, they do have a board game. Increased AQ relevancy has me seriously consider rank 5 Ghost Rider or Blade since they're great in AQ together. Are prestige monsters and are both already at max sig. Yeah. It also depends on your path. Well, for map 7 at least, it depends on your path. It really depends on your path. But for map 6, I think for most paths they're really good. And then you would just need like poison immune if you had a poison path or something. Go for Blade, you owe your wife that. It's the best argument I've heard for going for Blade yet. You might have just convinced me to pop one single crystal. But otherwise I can't go for Blade. I need to go for these basics, man. I need these basics in my life. So our new account 2 days ago and got a 3-star Colossus from my daily crystal. I know he's not great, but impressed that I got a 3-star from that crystal. Nice. Well, I was gonna say Colossus is was actually someone I found useful as a new player, but if you're not a new player and it's just a new account, then yeah, he's probably not too useful. But as a new player, I really valued that bleed immunity because I was getting hit left and right. And of course all the skill champions applied bleeds and all that. He was my favorite mutant for a little while. Eric Dypebeast sent it over $10, dude. Thank you so much. Same BG, last 3 5-star crystals my wife has opened for me. Stark Spidey, Symbiote Supreme, Killmonger. I opened a 5-star and 6-star without her. Phoenix and Jane Foster. RIP. I don't think I'll be opening any more crystals by myself. I think that's a good idea, dude. I think that's a really good idea. Your account could be sick if she just popped open every single crystal. Or maybe it was just luck, but you never know, man. You never know. Dude, thank you so much for the $10. This is very generous. Congrats on all your good fortune lately here. I think I'm gonna die again. I'm gonna get stunned. And yep, I'm not dead yet. Now I'm dead. But yeah, thank you again for the 10, dude. ABG, why do you hoard? And do you do this every... oh, do I do this with every game I play? Yes. It is not something that is just with MCOC. Hold on. I'm going to lose my streak here if I'm not paying attention. I'm really getting my ass kicked tonight. I don't know what is going on, man. Okay, there we go. Yes, I do this in pretty much every game I play. The last one I played before this game, you know, I was playing Hearthstone pretty casually, and I didn't spend any money in that game either. It didn't really matter. I played mostly Arena, which you didn't need to spend to play Arena anyway. Well, for kind of. If you got a certain amount of wins on average, you didn't need to at least. And I would hoard all my gold in that game, and you know, in other RPGs, I would hoard all the like the weapons and armor and stuff like that, like in Diablo 2, and yeah. Why do I do it though? Mostly just for fun, and I can't stop. It's a problem. Maniac, that GM guy, that beardo guy, that bearded maniac is in here, sending over $10, dude. Thank you. Saying, what's your take on the new donation requirements? What are your thoughts on donations/rewards? Well, I don't think it's going to affect too many people. I don't know what your alliance plans on doing and how many days you plan on running map 7, but yeah, depending on how many days you plan on running it, it's not going to be an increased cost. But if you ever try to get to 5 days of map 7, it's going to be a real problem. Which I think you're in. I think you're in ASR, right? That's where you're at these days. So yeah, I don't know what you guys are planning on doing over there, but the increased cost, if you are trying to do 5 days of map 7, which you guys might do, yeah, this is not good. It's really not good. I've been talking about it a lot, so I don't know. I don't know how much I want to go into detail again. It makes me feel like I need to get a second account, like I need to get an alt account if I wanted to keep up, though. It'd be the most efficient thing to do, at least. The rewards are really good. The rewards are great, but I don't know, the rewards are kind of secondary. If I'm not having fun playing the game, if I have to play a significant amount more just to participate, just to enter, even if I can handle the difficulty of the map itself, then where's the fun in that? Don't really want to do it. Which is why, I get that's why a lot of people didn't want to do map 6 to begin with. But I felt like map 6 was at least fine enough. But yeah, it's not going to affect 99.9% of people. Only the people who are looking to run it, what, 4 or 5 days or something? I imagine, GM, I imagine you guys, even if you know what you guys are doing yet, I imagine you probably don't want to share those details anyway. But yeah, not even trying to hide anything. Like, we don't know what we're doing in For Loki yet. Why is my game frozen? Holy crap! What was I gonna say? We don't know what we're doing yet. We're in talks about it pretty much. I'm excited for most people though, because I really do think it's a great change for practically everybody, man. I'm excited for the people who are burned out of Arena but want to keep doing map 5, and now you might not need to do Arena anymore because the battle chip cost is gone. The gold cost is greatly reduced. BG, you look like a stoner. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Well said. I'm sure unless they change the influx of gold, battleships, and loyalty, not a lot of people will run it 5 days. Yeah, and I get that that's their intention. I just wish that there was a different way they would go about it. Is all. I think it's fine if they don't want us to run 5 days of map 7. They want us to have a split somewhere. They want us to make us choose like what day of the week we run it or something. I think that's fine. I don't necessarily have a problem with that. It's just there's gotta be a better way to do it. Is all. Is it perfect series? Because you're sucking like it is. Yeah, dude. You're reminded of when they changed that solo event where you had to end the fights with a class and a specific move. It looked like poop until you actually played it. It's possible that it's possible that you're right, that once we actually get our hands on map 7, maybe my thoughts will change. I always remain open to stuff like that, you know. And hopefully when we were talking on the forums, like hopefully it never came across like I was disgruntled, I guess would be the word, you know. It's always hard in like text form, you know what I mean? But like, you know, talking to you, talking to DNA in the forums, you know, we didn't necessarily agree, but you know, I'm open to it. It's just it just really doesn't sound good. You know what I mean? It really doesn't sound good to me on this one. I'm less open to this than I am to most changes, but I'm still open to it. in time, maybe it maybe it won't be so bad. Kabam did say that they were going to take the feedback into consideration, so maybe they're waiting to see how we react to it, and then they're gonna change things too. I don't know, man. But it did take away a lot of the excitement that I had for map 7. I'll tell you that much. Deep down, I'm scared of being retired early because of map 7. I think, if anything, could always drop to a, I mean, everybody has different definitions of retired, I've noticed when playing this game, you know? So retired for you might be dropping to like a map 4 alliance or something like that, but honestly, map 4 is not even bad. Free, the rewards are pretty decent. Sounds pretty good, actually. Most excited for the one map 7 crystal we can get for running map 6. Yeah, I mean, dude, I wonder how the map 7 crystal is gonna look. Not me, I'm excited for map 7, ready to take a step back in war, waiting to see what the plan is here. I hope that's what our plan is, Dubes, to be honest, man. I would love it if we switched over to being an AQ focused alliance, but that's the thing, is like, how do you become an AQ focused alliance with the goal of running as many days of map 7 as possible if the donation costs are that high? If you ever talk to me on the forums, I'm disgruntled. Yeah. Oh wait, oh, I thought I was lagging out for a second there. I didn't realize the lag was gone. BG, level up happens twice a week, right? It's random. There are 4 solo events, so on average it'll be once every 4 days, but sometimes it'll be a little bit more frequent than that. You'd be excited for the Glory Store changes and increased rank rewards. Let it offset the sticker shock. That's how I feel. Yeah, like it's awesome to get more rank up materials, but it always sounds funny saying like the rewards are not the reason why I play this game. Like it's not the #1 motivation. Like it is definitely that carrot on a stick. You know, it definitely does lead me to do different things. If there were no rewards, you know, the game wouldn't feel nearly as good, right? It's one of the reasons why I think Dungeons is kind of lacking right now. The rewards just don't feel worth it, even though the game mode is fun. But it's never the #1 thing. Like the first thing I look at was the rewards. Not gonna lie, the first thing I looked at was the rewards. The second thing I looked at was the cost, and the cost just completely overshadowed the desire for the rewards in this case, for me personally. Pretty sure they'll announce a new source of loyalty within the next couple of months. Possibly. It's possible. What, 500 units worth of loyalty? I drop far more a week for war at the moment. DNA is always a reasonable dude, very smart too. I agree, yeah. Reasonable, smart. I don't know exactly. Oh man. I hate to say this, because I remember this was said about me at a certain point, and there's only a small amount of truth to it. I don't know where he's at in the game. Like, I don't know how involved he is in the game. I don't know. That's the only thing is like, I don't know if he has the same feelings, or if his feelings would change depending on like exactly what he's doing in the game. I remember that was said about me when I was commenting about like the announcement of Act 6 when I was running map 3. Or was I even running map 3 at the time? I don't know. I might have still been in my super casual alliance. And I mean, there was definitely I feel like my opinion still was valid. But you know, there was certainly some feelings about it that like couldn't have unless I was actually right in the thick of things, you know. Oh, he's in a 16 million gold 1 alliance? Okay. Got it. Here's the thing, Brian. Take all the glory you spend on potions and convert it to tier 2 alpha and tier 5 basic for a month. Is it more than master rewards? You think that I wouldn't have to spend the glory on potions anymore? I don't know about that. We'll see. The rewards are the rewards, dude. The rewards are totally fine, man. And like I said, I've never liked Alliance War that much. You know, like it doesn't bother me as much as it bothers other people. That's for sure. But I've always said it's not my favorite game mode. I would love to just play AQ more. I'm tired of making all my rank up decisions based on AW and stuff like that. I would love it if we just said forget AW. Let's just go through without boosting, win, lose, whatever, and just do AQ. I would actually really enjoy that, but covering those costs, man. There's got to be a better way, is all I'm saying. Would it be possible? Yeah, but there's got to be a better way. There just has to be a better way to make the game more fun, while still having some cost associated with it, and increasing the challenge and all that. The cost just doesn't need to keep going up for every new thing that is added, you know? I think the cost should just shift. Kind of like what they did for maps 4, 5, and 6, you know? They essentially just shifted those maps down a level in terms of their cost. Not exactly, but, you know, map 4 went from having a cost to being free like map 3. The current, you know, or the new map 5 is very, very close to the old map 4 cost. Map 6 is still, you know, not exactly where map 5 was. But the costs don't, you know, they don't need to be exact. But I don't know. Like, the ceiling shouldn't change in terms of cost, is what I'm saying. And just because the number changes from 6 to 7, it's still the ceiling. It's still the highest difficulty. Why not just keep the cost the same? The actual cost of items to get through is going to go up, so there is an increase in cost still. Ethan Taylor sending over $2 saying there has to be a big compensation for the network error crap. Am I right? Ethan, thank you very much for the $2. When it comes to compensation, I don't usually ask for compensation because it doesn't bother me that much. I think for the people who disconnected in war, fortunately it hasn't happened to me, but for the people who disconnected in war and had to pay units because of that, or like had to spend items because of that, if Kabam can compensate those people, that'd be nice. Right now it's just annoying to play the game, but I don't necessarily think I need to be, you know, like compensated for it. I love there was a network error behind that super chat. Was there? I wasn't even paying attention. But yeah, I mean that's how I feel about it. Some people have been affected worse than others, and for those people, if there was a way to get them some compensation, I'd be all for that. If you were like disconnected as a result of it, then yeah, some compensation for you to be, I feel would be nice if Kabam could do that, but right now for me it's annoying whenever loading takes a little bit longer than usual, kind of thing. But thank you for another $2, dude. Really appreciate it. Drop even without dropping your glory on tier 5 base could be more than master rewards. Yeah, I mean master rewards, they really aren't anything too great. They were a year ago. These days not so much. Maybe the first few weeks, but map 7 will become like map 6 or 5, whatever, and be autopilot because same nodes, same basic paths. Maybe. There's going to be some differences in map 7 versus map 5 and 6, though. There's different variations of it. And I think the additional planning and time that it takes to get these champions, and they could always adjust it further and stuff. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be quite as autopilot as 5 and 6. BG, do you have... Oh, speaking of the network issues, here we go. BG, do you have a Discord for your YouTube? No, I don't really use Discord. I just I just do pretty much Twitter is like the only other thing I use outside of YouTube. Additional planning, you say? You won't be doing any of that? I was going to be involved in it. Hey, if you guys don't want me involved, sure. But I played the beta a lot, and I remember Nick saying, hey, since you played the beta a lot, help out in planning. So I was going to help. I was going to try to, at least. Not sure if you answered this already, as I was disconnecting when I asked it, but what are your thoughts on only spending glory in tier 5 basic and potions when changes are live, and ignoring tier 4 basic and tier 1 alpha? I think a lot of people are going to do that. I think that's pretty reasonable. I think that's reasonable for now, and then maybe as time goes on, if there's other ways that tier 5 basic become even more available, then maybe it won't make sense, and it's going to be one of those things that we have to keep an eye on for the value and how it changes and stuff like that. But yeah, I think spending your glory on tier 5 basic is a good idea. Cost shouldn't be the most intimidating aspect of new content IMO. Make map 7 hard as F. Skill should be what prevents 7 by 5. I agree. And like I said, I think you can make ways to kind of compensate for that skill. Like if you wanted to make a way to compensate for that skill, or not even just fighting skill, but lack of coordination, oh man, I just think there's other creative ways that they can do it that would add a cost for somebody sucking, basically, but still wanting to get in there. And then maybe it wouldn't be sustainable for that person until they develop those skills, but you know, it would be sustainable for the people who have put in the time and effort and all that. Had to get a new phone to continue playing the game because it was crashing every 3 fights. I could definitely use some compensation. Yeah, your situation was really bad, Abdo. That was partially because of an iOS update you were saying though, right? Your best Boston accent, kind sir? I can't do any accents, man. I mean, I grew up not far from Boston. We used to when we vacationed in Maine, we would actually pick some people up from Massachusetts. And spend time with them and everything, and I'm very familiar with the Boston accent, but I still can't do it, and I would only embarrass the hell out of myself. So I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass completely. BG uses Pinterest to look up ideas to decorate the house? What? That's the only thing on my walls is this poster back here. Every other wall is prison white. I want to change it. There's a really good idea that one of my favorite drummers had. Is the guy that, if you guys were here on Twitch, I tried to pull up a video of him, but I failed at pulling up a good one. But he's pretty much my favorite drummer, or one of my favorites at least. And he entered like the, like the Guitar Center drum off competition or whatever. He did it a couple times, and somebody interviewed him about it and said like, how do you practice for something like that? How do you prepare? And he was just saying like, it's like a 5-minute routine, and you just got to keep practicing it over and over and over again. And it's not oh wait, my wife said you just pulled a 4-star Hyperion from PHC on my alt. Congrats. Hype on the main, hype on the alt. But anyway, he said that he, to like help not get burnt out of just practicing the same thing over and over and over again, he posted pictures of like his heroes on his walls, and he would visualize those people like cheering him on, like people he really looked up to, and like mentors and stuff like that. I always thought like, damn, that's actually a good idea. I don't know if it'd work for me. I don't even know who I'd put on the wall, but it's a good idea. You should have heard mine. Yours won't be worse, I promise. I think it will be worse. I think it will be worse. It's just surprising, as I bet you couldn't even tell me who in our group runs what paths as of now in map 6, which have been the same for a long ass time. It's not true, man. Oh well, Mo Battle Chips. Oh man, damn it, Mo Battle Chips. I was gonna say Rick and Mo Battle Chips take the path to the left of me. In section 2, Rick is on he's like the reserve guy or whatever. Mo Battle Chips takes like the, I don't know what the path numbers are or letters or whatever, but he takes like the center left path. I run the path, same path with walking, same thing for section 2 as well. Ronan takes the next path over. Then it's you, I'm pretty sure. Then I think it's Linux. I think Mad Cat is all the way on the right side outer edge. Between Nick and XY, I'm not sure exactly which is which on theirs. I know most of the paths though. All right, damn it. Henach sending over a toonie saying 3 up in your best sleazy salesman voice. 3 up in your best sleazy salesman voice. What does 3 up mean? Is that a Canadian term? Alright, I'll get back to that in a sec. Ethan Taylor sent it over another $2 saying, by the way, I'm giving up on the 10,000 versus crystal grind. Opened 600 recently and got 30 small energy refills. The crystals are garbage. Dude, they are very garbage. Yeah, I think that's a wise decision that you made to give up on that grind. It'd be cool just to say you did it, but other than that, those crystals, they're trash, dude. They are trash. Oh, read 3 up. Oh, okay. Pfft. God, I'm an idiot. I'm used to seeing it as oh man. Why did I not get that? So dumb. Ethan, thank you very much for the $2. Alright, he notched 3 up. Hold on. 1, a 2, a 3. Dear Summoners, we listened. Oh wait, it's supposed to be in a sleazy voice. Dear Summoners, we listened. I don't know how to do a sleazy voice. God, this is stupid. Tired of high donations? Subscribe now to our tiered monthly AQ package. Buy now and forget about the hassle of grinding. Map 7 package, only $99.99. Join now. Is that good? I tried. Brian, need more water? I do need more water. I do need more water, yeah. Sleazy Boston voice? I do need more water. God, that's horrible. See, I can't do it. Alright. I'm getting out of here before I embarrass myself further. Damn it. Hashtag unsubbing. BBB, what are you unsubbing for? What'd I do to you, man? Where's your last message? I don't even see a last message. Is it because I didn't understand what 3 up meant? Probably it. Brian reads 7 up, then 4 up. Oh God. Now I want some 7 up. Hey, Brad guy, you actually sound depressed. I'm not depressed, man. Like, I don't want to give the wrong idea. It's that voice BG, that voice. Oh, I thought it was the home TV shopping. I'm not depressed about this stuff, man. I don't want to give the wrong idea. Like, it's, you know, I'm just giving Kabam feedback about these changes. I'm not depressed. I'm not pissed. I'm emotionless, I think. Maybe it doesn't come through that way. But yeah, I think that's the part of the problem, is that it does make me feel less interested, I suppose. But I wouldn't go as far to say depressed. 7 up and crackers. Oh, dude, Aaron Abdo. Yeah. Speaking of water, though. Weird to me, your energy level seemed higher than average. I've been sleeping better. Maybe that's why. I've actually been sleeping really... Oh, man. I hope I don't just jinx it right here. But I've been sleeping really good. I want to say... I don't know. Not long. Maybe just the past couple of nights. Past few nights. I've been sleeping really well. So, honestly, my energy should be higher. Towards the end of the nights, you know, you probably can't tell much of a difference. But if I did a daytime stream, my energy would be way higher. Just because of getting good sleep and, yeah. XP boost score. Is that what I got? I didn't even. Man, if it's not something I want, like my brain just totally tunes it out. Completely tunes it out. Oh, dude, I wish I didn't get this scrambled egg. Here's something I regret. Because every time I pass by the egg, it just reminds me about how much I want Venom the Duck. That is something that gets me excited about the changes to Alliance Quest, though, is if I get a Venom the Duck, I'll feel way less bad about immediately taking him up a rank. And I'm talking about a 6-star, man. I'll take that 6-star to rank 2. I don't care. No one can stop me. Try it, B-Manny. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have said that. People will report back to him. Pop it. You can't pass it then. That's true if I popped it, but I feel like I need to save it now that I got it. Passing out during Cade or Dreamin' streams, I guess today. I messed it up, dude. Fall asleep during Dreamin's. Did I pass by the regular egg? Damn it, I did pass by the regular egg. Did you start watching movies that you wanted to stay awake for in bed? See it works? No, I didn't do that. I think I was just so sleep deprived for a long time where, like, I don't know if it was last week or the week before. At this point, what is time, man? I don't even know. But I was pulling a lot of all-nighters, you know, and staying up until, you know, I would finally crash at like 11 a.m., noon, 1 p.m., 2 p.m., somewhere in that range. Like, it was just getting worse and worse each day. And then I would nap for like 2 or 3 hours or something like that, and then stay up again for, you know. And I was just so exhausted that finally I just started crashing right after right after the stream. BG, check donations. Is Big D correct? Did I miss a donation? Hope I didn't miss a donation. I'm not seeing anything here. Thanks, Dicer. I said it 9 times. Warpig, what did you say? Wait, what did I miss? How is this possible that you guys are seeing it and I'm not? Best Go Getter, J Mets, both sent over 20. What's the update? Ethan sent over 6 total. Eric the Hype Beast and GM both sent over 10. A lot of donations tonight, so thank you very much, everybody. Hinach sent over the 2. There's a few people that sent over 2. Yuki 10 Polish bucks, Aaron Abdo $1, Big D McGee sent over 2. You guys are confusing me. I'm lost. I feel bad because now I feel like something happened that I did miss, and maybe it's not on my tracker or something like that. The Big D first $20, the title on the top of your page. Update top left corner. What? How am I not getting this? Because everything looks normal to me. It says Big D is best go-getter. Yeah, best go-getter and J Metz. Is expecting every donation to be up there? I don't know. Or they're just effing with you? Well, if it was... I don't think Dicer would mess with me on something like that, so I feel like there's something I'm missing. You should have something automated like Cade's and Hector's. Yeah, there's the automated thing is good. I know how to set it up. I actually tried to set it up originally, but I found doing it manually that actually worked out to be better. I just asked to check because I saw him mention it several times. Okay. Okay, so alright. So you didn't see it actually yourself. Okay. Alright, I think it's normal then. I think it's normal. Alright. Alright, anyway. On that note, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you, everyone that did send over some donations, though. Very generous of you guys. And, yeah, I'll be back normal time tomorrow. If you'd read up my 7-up and then 4-up, you'd know. Wow, Dale. But, yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow normal time. Yeah, good luck with your grinds if you're grinding for anything. Oh damn, I forgot I gotta start my 3-star grind. Hopefully when I come back tomorrow I'll already be at like a good 500,000 or 600,000 for the 3-star. Get a nice little jump on that. But okay, anyway, good night everybody.